Hi friends! We are going to be making our water cycle craft. It's a very nice visual representation of how our water cycle works. I'll go over this one briefly before I show you how to make it. So we know we've got the sunshine up here at the top, and I've got my water down here, my pond or lake or ocean, and the heat from this sun is going to turn this water into a gas called water vapor, and that's called evaporation, and it's going to bring all that water vapor up towards the sun, and then it's going to get stuck here in the sky where it's going to cool off and turn back into water, and it's going to form clouds. That's called condensation. You can see my clouds up there. And then when those clouds get too full of water, that's when it's going to rain, called precipitation. And it will fall back down to the ground, and it will land in that pond or river or lake or ocean, and that's called collection. So you guys can make one of these and you can hang it, and it will show you guys all about the water cycle and how it works. So all you're going to need for this is some strips of paper. I'll show you the different sizes you'll need them. So scissors to cut those out, tape to put everything together. You'll need a circle for your sun, and then just some crayons and marker just to write your things with. So you're going to want 2 thicker strips of paper. It can be any color. It doesn't have to be, I chose blue to represent my water, and then I did white for everything else so I could color on them. But whatever you guys have. So this is going to be our top and our bottom. Okay? And then 2 more thin strips of paper that are the same size that are going to be the sides for your precipitation and your evaporation. So first thing you're going to do is on your thick piece of paper that represents your collection, your body of water, you're going to write collection on it, or have moms and dads help you write collection. Put that face down right here at the bottom. You're going to draw some clouds at the top. So this is your top paper, and you're going to draw your clouds, and you're going to write condensation, or moms and dads can help you write it if you need. And that's going to go at the top. So you see I've got my collection at the bottom, condensation at the top. I'm going to make my evaporation. This is where I'm going to draw my water vapor, my gas. So I just did little bubbles to be my evaporation. And I wrote evaporation, and it's helpful to write an arrow to show you that the water is going up, right? And I'm going to put that on one side of my 2 pieces of paper I already put. So it's going to be taped at the top and the bottom. Now I'm going to do my precipitation on the other strip. So there's my raindrops, and I wrote precipitation with an arrow pointing down. I'm going to put that right here on the other side. I'm going to get my tape out, and I'm going to just tape those strips to the top and to the bottom. Okay, now it should look like this. And then very simply, you're going to probably start with the bottom, but you're just going to turn these in to make it rounded, to make a circle, like the one I showed you. And you're just going to use tape for that. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Tape that bottom and tape the top. Alrighty, very nice. And then the last thing to do is to tape your sun. You can do that before you turn it rounded. It might be a little bit easier, but no biggie. I'm gonna add my sunshine right in there. And there you have it. Then you can add some string right here at the top, and you can go and hang it, and that's your water cycle. That's my quick version. Here's my original. There you go. We've got our water cycle. All right, have fun, my friends.